Hi guys, so I recently got the Beauty and the Breakup set from P. Louise. So if you saw my last video with the unreleased brushes, those are a part of the set. I also got the June budget box. So I'm getting like all the eye patches, the primers, just a lot of different stuff that came in that box. You can go on their page and see what's in it. But I also have the makeup palette that came out. So what I'm gonna do is give you guys some swatches so that you can see what it looks like. And I think I'm gonna do a makeup look. I want to do something different and outside of my comfort zone. I feel like a lot of my makeup looks like they have the same feel to them. They're different colors and stuff like that, but I feel like they all have the same feel to them. So I want to do something that's out of my comfort zone. I am gonna read off the names of each of the swatches because they do have names on them, but I'm not gonna talk throughout the makeup video. So this is what the box looks like for the palette, and then you take it out. It's actually a really big palette. I love P. Louise. Like, she be doing her thing when it comes to these packages and stuff. This is what it looks like, and the stuff in here, it actually moves around. So everything in here moves around. I think it's all stuck to one side right now, but it does move around, and it's pretty thick. So when you open it, this is what the palette looks like. Now the colors, I think they're pulling more purple on camera, but this is really like a burgundy reddish, like peach and neutrals palette. So I think you'll be able to see that once I start swatching it on my arm. And then I don't know if you guys are able to see, like, there's pictures on each of the colors. Okay, let's get to it. So I'm gonna do top to bottom, left to right. Swatch is called Throw It Away. It's like it's a multicolored shimmer. It has like purple and gold reflex in it. It's really just a multicolored shimmer on top of like a light gold pigment. It's really pretty. I didn't expect that to look like that, based on how it looked in the pan. This one is called By Felicia, and I'm not priming or anything like that, so these are the true swatches by Felicia. That's better. And next we have what's called Ripped. It's like an ashy version of my skin tone. Maybe I need to pull it back here. I feel like it'll look better if I show them to y'all. There we go. That's how they look for real. So Ripped is like an ashy version of my skin tone. And then next we have Morals, what you need these days. This is Morals. It's Morals right there. I think on camera, well, I guess it didn't look how it looked in the pan. It has like almost like, what's the word? A terracotta-ish undertone to it. It gives real terracotta. vibes. And then next is See You Never. This is probably what I would consider a transition color for me. It's called See You Never. See You Never. And I'm not digging into the pan all crazy or nothing. Next, the last one in that row is Broken Promises, which is a really deep brown with just the smallest hint of burgundy in it. Like I said, it's pulling different on camera. And they wipe off super easy. I was honestly kind of surprised. I thought that last one would have like stained my arm, and it didn't. So the second row, this one is called Breakup. It's like I want to say it's like an ashy peach, like a really ashy peach, because that's what it is. It's just a really ashy peach, like a ashy peach pink, basically. Like, I don't know if I would wear this. I mean, I would put it on top of a base, but I want to just use it on my eyes. The next one is called Closure. This is a regular peach. That one is called Closure. I'm not shooting the bird. Yeah, it looks better back here. The next one is called Never Settle. That's pretty. It's pretty in the thing too. It's like a coral. It's a coral pink. The next one is called Split. That is way oranger than I expected it to be. In the pan, it looks almost like a warm brown transition shade, but it's actually orange. And it's split. And the next one is called No League. Yeah, these pull different than how they look in the pan. That's pretty. That color will add a lot of depth. A lot of depth. It reminds me of, so my favorite palette that I have is the Master Palette by Mario from ABH. That color reminds me of the shade Violetta in the bottom. That's exactly what it reminds me of, because it gets like real deep if you're trying to like add some depth to your eyeshadows. And then the last one on that row is Conscience, which is like a orange shimmer. So the reflex in the shimmer are colorful, again, just like the first shimmer. The base is just darker, so it's like it's on an orange base instead of the champagne base that Throw It Away was on. So this is the second row. And then on the last row, there's one called Affliction. It's a shimmer. It's super pretty. It is a pink shimmer. The reflex, there's more pink reflex than anything else, but it is colorful. This is not what I expected from this. And it's on like a pink base. But the pink can go ashy real quick. if you're not careful. Like real quick. The next color is Ciao Forever. That is another pink, like a bubblegum pink. If you're darker than me, I'm an NC45 / NW4440, like in there. If you're darker than me, you might have some trouble with like 3 of the shades, depending on the base that you used. So the next one is called Your Loss. This is a pretty pink. I wouldn't necessarily. It's a pink red. It's a red pink. Take that for what it is. The next one is Always Me. That's a true red. The next one is Relief, which is like a burgundy red, like a vampire burgundy red. Jesus Christ. Look at that pigment. She bodying the darker shades. I ain't gonna lie. She bodying these darker shades for real. I wasn't expecting that. And then the last one is Playing Field. So the one right, Relief, that's the one I just did. I would say that's more of, like I said, a vampire blood red. This one, Playing the Field, is more of a burgundy brown red. It's a little bit, it's a smidge darker. It's like 2 shades darker. But yeah. So that is the 3rd row. I'm gonna do a makeup look. I'm not gonna talk. My broke best friend will probably be in here to harass me in a little bit. Remember earlier I said something about staining? Yeah, them last 2 colors got me. So I'm gonna record and we'll see where it goes. So I also got the base in the number 0, which is white. I was using Skin Tone the last time. I think I'm gonna try the 0 and see how I like it. And I got the Acid Rain Blank Canvas, which was a collab they had with M. Mitchell, which is basically it's a skin tone. It's a nude skin tone, with like a almost pinkish undertone to it. There you go. There go the color. So I haven't decided if I'm gonna use it. So these are the paints, and the paints are paints. They're not like bases. The paints are more so like, I don't know how else to describe them other than saying that they're paints. So yeah. Okay, so I brought you guys in really close. I don't think I'm gonna do a whole makeup look. I just don't feel like it. If I'm being honest, I just don't feel like it. So I'm gonna use some of the Skin Tone base. Yeah, I'm gonna use some of the Skin Tone base. Where's that brush? This is what's that? I don't know if I should like blend it out with a brown for a transition color, or if I should just go with like a lighter pink. I think I'm gonna go brown. We're gonna go brown. Okay, so once I laid my colors down, I just went back in and blended through all of them. The shadows blend really nice. Like they effortlessly blend. So, you know, that's not more work that you have to do. I am going to use this paint, and I think I'm gonna try like a wing. I think I'm gonna do a wing, some kind of wing or something. We'll figure it out as we go. Okay. And the shade for the paint that I have is the Blank Canvas, again by P. Mitchell. Not P. Mitchell, by M.M. Mitchell. You know what's crazy? I'm realizing like how bad some of the brushes I have are, and I never noticed it before because I've never been big on detail work. But like, you see how that looks? Yeah. And I'm noticing it because, you know, when I do like the P. Louise brushes and stuff, like it's flat, like it's perfect. I might end up ordering some more brushes from them. I mean, this was like a cheap Amazon set, so I don't expect too much from it. I feel like no matter how much I put on that inner corner color, it's not like as shimmery as I want it to be. Affliction. So I'm gonna just spray my brush to make it wet, and hopefully that'll make it better. I'm gonna spray with the Mario Badescu, the cucumber one. I don't like the rose water. It's a little bit too strong for me. It's a lot bit too strong for me. And let's see if that, yeah, that's better. That's a lot better. I might just be in the mindset of glitter. So that's probably what the issue is. I'm wanting glitter and I'm just putting on shimmer. But it's fine. It'll do. So I really suck at winged liner. That is gonna make or break this look. But I'm gonna try it because I want to get better at it. The only way to get better is to try it. And you know, you don't ever want to do it when you actually going somewhere, because I'll be running late, then I'll be getting stressed out because I don't like being late. I'm just deepening that crease, or cleaning it up, I should say. So this is the time to do it, and I'm gonna do it, y'all. Wish me luck. I'm gonna do it. I am. Well, let me say, I don't struggle that much with what is it called? Not liquid, but cream. Like, I got these e.l.f. eyeshadows, which are probably dried out by now. But when I use these, I be straight. So I'm gonna use these. I just like the look of a liquid, but I ain't got it yet, and I'm okay with that. So I'm gonna go with what I know, okay? smells so good. That makes me happy. It's a little, is it uneven? It might not be. I it's like under skin part. Yeah. I mean, mascara will get that too, but since I'm looking at it. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I did it, y'all. I don't want to make it no thicker. This is like perfect. I mean, you could make it thicker, but this is perfect. I wonder if I should go over this with the liquid. I think I am, to like clean it up and make it look a bit nicer, because I can see the shadow peeking through. Just a liquid looks so much cleaner. I just ain't got the hang of the flick yet. The flick of the wrist. I'm good with that. I like that. Oh my god, you guys. Ah! I almost want to make it bigger now. I almost want to make the liner bigger. But I'm scared that if I do, I'm going to mess it up. So I'm not going to do it. I'm going to stop while I'm ahead. Because I showed y'all this is a challenge for me. I'm going to stop while I'm ahead. We could practice liner when my eyeshadow don't look that fire. Okay? But since it looks that fire. Looks fire. I'm going to leave it alone. Let me see. We need some big girl lashes. Some big girl lashes. These are Champagne Life. I like these. There's one other pair I have. I want to see how they look. And I actually need to trim these lashes because they're so big. But I don't ever trim my lashes. I just let them be long as hell. I don't trim them for some reason. These are Broadway. The Lash Aesthetics. Let's see. Broadway is that girl. What are these? These are Champagne Life. I think I'm gonna do Champagne Life. Let me see. Yeah. Broadway, they just so big. Like, they're just so big. I feel like I've worn them by themselves before, but when I do my eyeshadow, I want to show it off. Like, the lashes need to be big enough that it looks good, but I want to show it off, you know? I need to order some new lashes, too. Kiss Aloe Black. I'm going to do the rest of this half of my face. So I have some cute. Okay? Let's do that. I'm going to use my Too Faced Hangover Primer. I haven't used this since I was in college. I used to love it though. So I'm hoping that, you know, now that I'm better with my makeup, I still love it. My skin is dry combination. I like the way this feels. Throw a little bit on my nose. Even though I don't think I would put this on my nose. I would probably put a different primer on my nose when I were to, if I were to like actually do my makeup. Means I need to do my brows too, huh? I'm gonna get my thoughts on this palette while I'm doing the rest of my face. like the palette. It's not, I like it for what it is. Like, it's not my cup of tea in the sense that I like colorful stuff. Like, I don't do a lot of red makeup just because I'm not a big fan of the color red. I put too much on, but it's fine. I'm not a big fan of the color red, so I don't typically do red makeup. I could get a lot of use out of it though because of the peaches, like the really deep shades. There's not really any red in it as I'm looking at it. It's so like neutral, and I like pops of color. Like doing this, I'm surprised this even looks like this, honestly. I wasn't expecting this much color from it. But now that I have done it, I'm not mad at it. Like, I'm not mad at it. Cuz if you just go off of, honestly, looking at it, it gives me almost like ABH vibes, like ABH palette vibes. Like, you know how their palettes be like very neutral no matter what the colors are. Those are the kind of vibes it looks like. But that's not the case, and I'm very happy about that. I am extremely happy about that. I don't typically use a pencil unless I'm doing like a no makeup look or I'm rushing, but I'm not going anywhere, so I'm just gonna make this do what it do. I also got the eyebrow gel. It's hazelnut latte. Well, it's probably not my color. Nah, it ain't my color. But I'm gonna use it because I got it. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not? I don't know anybody with hazelnut colored eyebrows, so it's not like I have anybody I could give this to. This might give my brows some highlights. Might show me something new. This shit is light as hell. Like, that's the color. It's gonna be like gray on me probably. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, highlights. It's not bad though. Like, you probably don't even notice it. I can notice it, and if somebody else can notice it, they mean they're too close to my face. Like, they looking a little bit too hard if they notice that. So I will be using it because I have it. So why not? Let's get this lash on here. The best part about not having nails is I can just use my hands. I'm one of those girls. I'm just gonna drop you on in now. Look how nicely that fits. There we go. There you go. That's fine. Whether it's really on or not, the world may never know. What is that? Oh, that's glue that's on the lash. Okay. That's why I need a new pair of these. I need to clean these. And I actually have, like, I have the cleaner stuff or what. And I've cleaned them with, like, some of them before. I just haven't cleaned these. So in that, I probably should just go over it with my liner. That's gonna drive me crazy. But I'm gonna try not to think about it. The thread. That's easy. And I also want to use this makeup brush from P. Louise. I'm not really a brush person unless it's for my cream stuff. This is a 685, one of the brushes that I unboxed in my other video. Let's see. It's not bad. It's a lot softer than my typical brush that I would use. Usually I would use like the Eco Tools brush. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if I like that it's softer or not. Like I feel like I'm probably not pushing the product in that well, if that makes sense. Cause it's so soft. Like I feel like it's not moving nothing around. And how you gonna blend it in if it's not moving around? I'm gonna use the Tarte Creamy Shape Tape. It's alright. I like the formula, but I feel like I don't get as much out of it as I do the regular Shape Tape. And I actually kind of like this powder. I just don't like the container. I got the small one, so it has this little pop top thing. Hate that. I really hate that. I don't know whose idea that was. So I have to pour it into this. My friend Star made this for me. Now I'm going to dust this off. No powder. I don't need powder. So the thing about the Huda, I feel like I have to dust it off. Like I can't let it just melt into my skin like I do all the other ones. That's the problem right there. Whenever I dust it off, I see that. That's why I don't like, I don't dust my powder off. I let it melt into my skin with like some spray. I forgot to do my nose the first time. So I'm not gonna contour, but I am gonna blush. I really love these blushers by P. Louise. Like I can't even front. Like I really like them. I used Sun Kiss in this last time. I'm gonna use Melon Mood this time. And if you don't know, like for regular people, you can use it like this to blend it out. If you're a makeup artist, you just take this off so it can still be sanitary and wash this or whatever. And then also when you're using it, the top of it bounces to kind of help with the blending process. That's how she explained it. That should be enough. Maybe not. A little bit. I see it coming through, but it's not coming through yet. Ooh. Okay. There we go. Now it's coming. There she go. Add some contour to balance that out. Balance that brush out. Blush out. We're gonna spray. I finally got the Fenty What It Do spray. I wasn't a fan of the other one, so I'm gonna try this. So my spray has to do like two things for me. The first one, set my face. But the second one, I like to spray on hair, you know, to go over my face. And a lot of times when I do that, makeup gets pulled off depending on the spray. So we about to try this spray out and hopefully it doesn't pick my makeup up. It don't put out that much. It's like it's really light. I need drench, honey. Like, I need drench. Like, it did what it needed to do. And I'm gonna grab some lips too. Because why not? Oh, so I also got this lip gloss from P. Louise. It's called Holla. We're gonna put this on. It's light, it's really light. So I'm gonna start with this and then go darker if I need to, or figure out from here. I never realized that that lip liner is almost exactly my lip color. Like, it's just, it's almost exactly my lip color. That's funny. And this is, it's a gloss. High Shine. Liquid High Shine Gloss. It's really thin. Like, the applicator is super small. It's like real small. All right, so this is my finished makeup look using the new Beauty in the Breakup palette. I'm gonna show y'all the stuff again. And I only did half of my face, so here's this half. Not what I expected at all, but I enjoyed it. So that is all. If you guys have any questions or comments for me, let me know. Thank you for watching. Have a great night.